If I asked you the difference between a straight edge punk and a hate edge punk, could you tell? I recently did a video on skin versus boneheads so you could tell friend from foe. So some of the straight edge community reached out, and here we go. You've probably heard of straight edge before. It's becoming more and more mainstream. They're punks, just as ornery, but healthy, sometimes taking on charitable causes. Some more famous straight edge people are Henry Rollins, CM Punk, James Hetfield, Bradley Cooper, just to name a few. One way to identify both groups are an X on the hand. And these guys are scrappers, just like the Sharps too. And like the Sharps, the Skins, the Norse Pagans, and the Punks, the straight edge have an appropriation problem with Newtsies. And they go by hate edge. All the same symbols and tattoos of a straight edge, but with a twist. They like to add supremacy dog whistles to their tattoos and artwork. Feel free to consult the playlist for many of them, like this short Celtic cross or sun cross. Something common you will find in both straight and hate edge. They like to fight, and they like to learn to fight. So you will often find them at boxing, martial arts, or MMA gyms. And they often cross-pollinate with another far-right group called Active Club. And every group of Active Club uses that symbol. You will find Active Club online and in digital spaces, but they don't recruit keyboard warriors. They recruit punks and fighters. And they pal around a lot with Patriot Front, who uses them as tanks, because Patriot Front ain't the one. MMA gyms and straight edge both agree. This is why we can't have nice things. And as I get ready for my charity fight Memorial Day, I'm becoming in contact with more straight edge people. Which is funny because there's a lot of cops at that gym too. It's pretty easy to tell the difference if you know your dog whistles. If the straight edge of the good guys, well, goodish guys, have an SXE or XXX or X tattoos, markings, or paraphernalia, let's say, you're good. Hate edgers have all that, plus dog whistles, like NS. Like this, for example. Notice the NS at the top. Or, they just spell it out for you. In fact, like the Skins, there are specific groups that are dedicated to booping Newtsies on the Snootsies. And well, for that reason, I thought they deserved this educational highlight. Or, I was put in a rear naked choke and I wasn't allowed out until I agreed to do this. Because we mustn't forget that the outcasts of society aren't always bad. They're often misunderstood. And despite this, they overlook that and deal with the problem. And they're accused of violence. It seems to be the only thing that hate groups understand, just saying. I'm not advocating for violence, but I'm just saying it might be a good idea to prepare for it. And another word for preparation is study, like knowing your enemy. My playlist is at your disposal, as well as questions in my inbox. This is why soon I'll be doing a fundraiser for the St. Pete Fight Team to help the gym after storm damage. Anything left over will go to sponsorships to keep kids off the streets and learn the discipline and beauty of martial arts. Sponsorships for free women's self-defense training. Because whether it's knowing how to defend yourself or who your enemy is, knowing is half the battle. So raise your glass to the Tin Man, and I'll see you next time.